Forgetting is difficult, but remembering is worse.
Rape is pervasive. It's embedded in the way we think, speak, and move in the world. While the context may differ, rape culture is always rooted in patriarchal beliefs, power, and control.
Rape culture is the social environment that allows sexual violence to be normalized by the persistent gender inequalities and attitudes about gender and sexuality. Naming it is the first step to dismantle rape culture.
As long as sexual harassments and assaults continue to happen, and as long as people think that it's even slightly okay, then everyone is in danger of this happening to them. #Stop Violence.
Sadly, years went by with a society that would rather brush things under the rug than face these wrongdoings head on. Without support, even powerful women feel the silence that follows a sexual assault.
I have survived. I'm here, confused, wounded, but here. So how can I find my way? Is there a chainsaw of soul
In order to escape the accountability for his crimes, the perpetrator does everything in his power to promote forgetting. If secrecy fails, the perpetrator attacks the credibility of the victim. If he cannot silence her absolutely, he makes sure no one listens.
Every day we have the opportunity to examine our behaviors and beliefs from ourselves that permit rape culture to continue. From the attitudes we have about gender identities to the policies we support in our communities, we can all take action to stand against rape culture.
Create a culture of enthusiastic consent. Freely given consent is mandatory every time. Rather than listening for a no, make sure there is an active yes from all involved. Adopt enthusiastic consent in your life and talk about it.
Stop victim blaming. Because language is deeply embedded in culture, we may forget that the words and phrases we use each day shape our reality. Rape affirming beliefs are embedded in our language. She was dressed like a slut. She was asking for it. It is a part of popular song lyrics. I know you want it. It is normalized by objectifying women and calling them names in pop culture and media.
You have the power to leave behind language and lyrics that objectify women, excuse sexual harassments, and blame victims. What a woman is wearing, where she was at a certain time, what and how much she had to drink is not an invitation to rape her.
In the era of #MeToo, #TimesUp, #NewMinnows, #BalanceTownPerk, and other online movements, survivors of violence speaking out more than ever before. Listen to their experiences. Read the stories of survivors and activities around the globe. And follow #OrangeTheWorld, #GenerationEquality. And don't say, why didn't she leave? Do say, we hear you, we see you, we believe you.
Educate the next generation. It's in our hand to inspire the future feminists of the world. Challenge the gender stereotype and the violent ideals that children encounter in the media, on the streets and the school.
Let your children know that your family is a safe space for them to express themselves as they are. Affirm their choices and teach the importance of consent at a young age. Encourage to take their self-defense class as well.
Across time and context, rape culture takes many forms. It's important to recognize
that rape culture goes beyond the narrow notion of a man assaulting a woman as she walks alone at night.
For instance, rape culture encompasses a wide array of harmful practices that women and girls after achievement rights, such as child marriage. If a witness of any sexual harassment at the workplace or any public place expose the behavior, don't tolerate it.
Let's conclude this with a very common scenario of our immigrant society that still needs to put in a lot of effort in order to stop rape. A girl was raped in broad daylight by her own relative that took a huge toll in her mental health. The society was blaming her. Her own close ones were blaming her. At the end of this story, she took a step to end her life. But after 2 failed suicide attempts, she did not give up. She finally won at her third attempt.
You actually want to lose your siblings like this? It can happen to your mom, your dad, your sister, or even your brother. It can even happen to you.
Start now, otherwise
It will be too late.